So we're not seeing the appreciation here. But on the flip side, we are seeing the rent price increase. And all the markets that we report on, I feel like it's either one or the other, right? So we're either seeing really good appreciation or flatter rent prices, or we're going to see an increase in rent prices and not as much appreciation. But that's the beautiful thing about these markets that we report on, is that they do both.
Let's get into Greenfield Market Report for June 2026. Okay, our average rental price is ticking up. Now, this is exactly what I would have expected here for Greenfield. This is a market that I would honestly compare very similar to the Greenwood and Noblesville markets. We'll see if we continue to track this market, because this is relatively new to our market reports. Your average days on market at 45. That's slightly higher than I would hope to see, but nothing alarming, especially if you're working with a property management company who knows what they're doing. We're certainly seeing less than that in the Greenfield market. Number of active homes at 34. Let's see here. I mean, nothing grabs your attention more than that bottom left-hand graph. I mean, you talk about your ability to increase your rent over time. This is a market you're seeing more of that than almost any other market. I mean, we saw some of that, I think, in the West Side Roundup, or actually, maybe it wasn't on the West Side Roundup. Maybe that was more on the sales appreciation side. But anyway, I mean, that's definitely something that you want to see when you have a rental property here in Greenfield that you're not seeing across every other market that we've reported on.
This graph in the bottom left is so exciting. I feel like we started, I think, reporting on Greenfield in January, and look at what it's done since January. I mean, it is just through the roof. I mean, it started at, like 1750, and now we're at 2000. That is insane growth. Wow. I mean, high five to us for starting to report this at the beginning of this year, because
exactly.
I think we saw it. I think we saw it coming. We knew it was a good market, and it has proven to be a market certainly worth keeping an eye on, and certainly worth calling attention to it for our investors. So you're welcome.
Not only that, I've always believed it to be a more of an affordable market to be a part of. So let's see if that's true. Yeah, okay. I mean, a lot of our other really top markets, you're looking at well over $300,000 as your average sales price. Here, you're under $300,000. You're still up year over year, ever so slightly. Number of homes sold. I mean, look at your ability to enter this market under $200,000. The opportunity is definitely there. Your average days on market's a little bit higher, man. Look at that, year over year, up 137%. Is that real?
Crazy.
Yeah. Anything else you want to report on the Greenfield sales side? I mean, aside, the only real thing to report on here is your ability to enter this market under $300,000. There's opportunity under $200,000, and your ability to increase your rent year over year. The opportunity is there.
Yeah, definitely more affordable than some of the other markets. I will say the average sales price is just kind of, the trend line is just flat. So that's a little bit of a bummer. So we're not seeing the appreciation here. But on the flip side, we are seeing the rent price increase. So honestly, in all the markets that we report on, I feel like it's either one or the other, right? So we're either seeing really good appreciation or flatter rent prices, or we're going to see an increase in rent prices and not as much appreciation. But that's the beautiful thing about these markets that we report on, is that they do both, right? And so maybe 1 year or 1 quarter, you don't get both, but one, like this is super strong for this year, super strong for rent growth, but not super strong for sales price. And then next year, it'll probably flip. So anyway, it's not just about one thing or the other. It's the whole, you got to look at the holistic package. So yeah, I think that's all I got on Greenfield.
That wraps up our Greenfield Market Report for the sales data, June 2026.
If you want to hear more questions you should be asking, be sure to check out our Watch and Learn tab on the website, or head over to our YouTube page for more.